I'm really happy to see, all of us are very happy to see all of you here in what we designed as a celebration of the many victories of so many grassroots community groups and tenants groups over the last couple years against the real estate speculation and the forces that are really trying to homogenize and change our communities and threatening to get us uprooted from our homes. Icon, Croman, CAV, and our own TTC group and the Tenants Fighting Parkash in the Bronx have all made tremendous strides over the last couple of years, garnering ourselves stronger tenant protection laws in New York City and in the state than I think certainly in my history. And it's really because of you and because of our combined effort. The cities are for everyone, and we're here to celebrate that. And we're also here to share some information and make sure we stay strong and go out stronger and keep the struggle going, keep belief in our right, our legal right, legally protected rights to be here and to have our homes and to have peaceful lives and healthy lives in our homes. So again, thank you for being here, and what an exciting conference we have for us. I hope that everybody has a folder. I hope that everybody got your goodie bag. I would ask that you, at some point during the day, fill out this little white card and turn it in to us. That would be a great help. So I want to introduce very quickly and briefly Rob Stevens, from associate minister here at the Middle Collegiate Church, and he'll say a few words, and then we'll keep going. Great to see everyone.
Thank you, Nina. On behalf of our senior minister, Jackie Lewis, who you can see up there if you can look over these wonderful signs, and Middle Collegiate Church, we want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so pleased to have you here. Quickly, there's all the bathrooms are gender neutral. There's a couple stalls right back here, and then on the 4th floor, there's 3 more in addition to some resources that I'm sure you'll hear about later. At Middle Collegiate Church, we believe that housing is not only a civil right, a human right, but also a divine right, ordained by the Creator. That all are endowed with the right to a place to call home and to feel safe and free from all the stress that many of you have been dealing with recently, as ancient as the prophet Jeremiah. I told SaMi I wouldn't preach, but because that's not why y'all came here. But it's been going on for a long time. 5,000 years ago, they said, "Woe unto those who build their houses with unrighteousness, their upper rooms with injustice." And so we say that again today, thousands of years later, that woe unto those, Toledano and others, who have created houses based on injustice, that are not allowing people to live and thrive where they are. And so you are welcome here. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to ask. And I pray and hope that you have a great meeting today. Thank you.
Thank you, Rob. I do want to mention to you also that we're about to start with the program, a brief address from Cooper Square Committee's amazing community organizer, SaMi Chester, who was such a tremendous help to the Toledano Tenants Coalition. But first, I do want to mention that once the whole thing, I'll probably say this a couple times today, once the whole thing gets underway, I want to just remind everybody to please just, we're asking that you just, in the interest of time and efficiency at sharing information, that you just enjoy the panels, and if anybody here has individual questions, we have provided, we've got attorneys and housing advocates on the 4th floor There's an elevator right out there, and they're ready to meet with any of you individually during the day. So please feel free to avail yourselves of that service too. Okay, without any more delay, here's our own SaMi Chester, to whom we owe so much respect.
Yeah. Just wait until I ask you to do an action next week. Then we'll see. We'll see how happy you are then. You know, the great thing about being an organizer is working with people who are passionate about issues. I don't like to call them problems. The only real problem we have are the idiots who are trying to take us away from our homes. But the biggest advocate is when we advocate for ourselves, do for self. Let's carry our own water. And it's always great when we have allies like our elected officials, like our clergy, and most importantly, like our neighbors. There are market rate tenants that are moving into our communities, and we can't look at them all as adversaries. We have to bring them into the fold, because when you live in a building that doesn't have heat and hot water, whether you're paying $5,000 or $700, guess what? You have no heat or hot water. So the fight is really against the people who love to try and oppress us. We are going to fight day and night to make sure that that does not happen. It's really great because I'm watching these very young, wide-eyed faces that I'm staring at right now, and yeah, you, and I'm feeling real good about the future, seeing those faces interface with all of us old heads, right? Interface with all the lovely young people who are doing all the filming and taking all the pictures. Thank you, guys. We appreciate that. I just want you to have a good time today to celebrate. Now I'm going to get up out of here in a minute, but I got here 2 years ago and started working with TTC. And I watched these very capable people go from, oh, I'm not a leader, I don't want to be a leader, I just want to watch television, to, hey, let's go to Rafael Toledano's house and really wake him up. People stopping by my office, you know. I know where he lives, you know. It's funny, but it's ironic that this idiot, for lack of a better word, because there are children in the room, actually had the audacity to go, you know, he's being sued, he's being kicked out of his apartment. And he is being kicked out of his apartment. So when he went in front of the judge said, why shouldn't we kick you out of your apartment? His response was, you can't kick me out because I'm a rent-stabilized tenant. I thought that was kind of crazy because he's built his career on taking the homes of rent-stabilized tenants. So I'm wondering if his next excuse is going to be, you can't kick me out of my home because I'm black and I'm gay. You can't kick me out of my home because I'm pregnant. You can't kick me out of my home because I'm rich. You can't kick me out of my home because I'm a really great guy, and you can't kick me out of my home because, well, just because. Well, maybe he should join the TTC. Maybe he should join CAV. Maybe he should join the Northwest Bronx. Maybe he should join HCC. Maybe he should join stabilizing. But maybe what he really needs to do is wake up, be a person, and realize that you can't treat people poorly and expect for them to respect you. And that goes for Croman. So I'm thinking at the end of the day, maybe Croman and Toledano will be bunkmates in Rikers. It could happen. Thank you all so much for being here. I really want you to enjoy the day. We've got some lunch coming up later. You know, there's going to be some music, there's going to be some dancing, and then the church is going to kick us out of here. So thank all of you. And I want you to do me one favor before I leave. Look to your left. Now look to your right. Now, what you've just witnessed are the advocates that are going to be helping you in your fight. It does not matter what language you speak. It does not matter what religion you are. It does not matter your gender. None of that matters. What matters is fight, fight, fight. Housing is a right. Fight, fight, fight. Housing is a right. Fight, fight, fight. Housing is a right. Have a great time today, folks.